Okay, we're going to cover the New York Jets. This is a fun team to cover. This team either goes down in flames because of an Aaron Rodgers injury, or they climb up the rankings, they win an AFC East title, they become a threat in the playoffs. So they got a great roster. Definitely got some great signings. Definitely looking like a team that really can and will make a big noise, a big splash in the AFC conference. They were 7-10 last year. Aaron Rodgers got hurt first play of the season. It's 4-5 at home. They're 3-5 away, 2-4 in the division. 268 points for, 355 points against. 30th in passing yards with 171.7. Again, no Aaron Rodgers. 22nd in rushing with 96.9. 29th in points for with 15.8. And 12th in points against with 20.9. Their defense was great. Their offense was not, but again, they upgraded a lot and they got Aaron Rodgers back. So let's look at this depth chart. The Jets depth chart. Let's take a look. We start with their offense, which is three wide receiver, one tight end set. The left tackle is going to be Tyron Smith. That's a great signing for him. He's one of the best left tackles, even for his age. He's built like a monster, like a Bigfoot. Definitely a guy that everyone fears, like a Trent Williams. Definitely a guy that does not get out blocked, outclassed. Tyron Smith is a great option. He was number 4 left tackle on the list. John Simpson at left guard. He's a veteran with reliability, great upside. I mean, still going to do his thing. Still has made some key plays for him. I'm excited that they have John Simpson. That's another great pickup. At center, they have an honorable mention. One of the most underrated centers, Joe Tippmann, has been phenomenal for this team. I think he's going to climb up even more. He has the potential to be a top 10 center in the league. Right guard, Elijah Vera Tucker, who's going to learn through all these guys. He's a young stud, though. He's got a lot of high potential to him. Right tackle Morgan Moses. He's probably the weakest link out of them. He's kind of slow, but he's a veteran presence. He's a good leader. He's still reliable. Still is going to be able to block for Aaron Rodgers. They built a wall there. Now, Aaron Rodgers, honorable mention. I know he wasn't top 10. That's also because he got hurt. This guy is a top 10. This guy is a legend, future Hall of Famer, first ballot. Crazy, crazy good at with his arm. Just puts in the time, puts in the effort, work ethic. If he's healthy, watch out. Running back, Brees Hall, honorable mention. Again, watch out. If he's healthy, he's going to be a top 10 running back in the league. He's fast, he's elusive, he's quick, he's got an offensive line. What more do you need? That's going to be dangerous. The wide receivers, they definitely upgraded. Garrett Wilson, honorable mention, needs to get paid. Definitely going to be a top 10 guy soon. Definitely a guy that's going to have 100 plus catches this year if he has Aaron Rodgers. He's a stud. At the other side, they picked up Mike Williams, who is a great pickup, a good pickup. He just gets injured a lot, so can he stay healthy? That's a kind of a key theme here. Can he stay healthy? I do believe Mike Williams, though, when he's healthy, is a great receiver, tall and very reliable. And then Alan Lazard at the slot, he's just got to step it up. He hasn't had the greatest seasons. He needs to step up. He needs to stay healthy. He needs to be productive. Him and Aaron Rodgers, though, connection can be great. And tight end Conklin, underrated, solid tight end, has had a great year. Didn't make any honorable mention or top 10, but I mean, this is a guy that people need to look at. He is really solid. At the defensive side of the football, they run a 4-3 base. Um, at the defensive end position, Jermaine Johnson, honorable mention, young stud, great at bending, a great rusher, a guy that's going to get you sacks, tackles for losses, stuffs, all that good stuff. At the D tackle position, a solid complement to Quinton Williams. Javon Kinlaw is a great pickup for him. Played for San Fran. I think drawing Quinton Williams a lot because he does draw double blocks. I think Javon Kinlaw can explode this year, and that's great for the Jets having a great D line. D tackle Quinn Williams is the second best D tackle in the league besides Chris Jones. Like honestly, with Chris Jones, if he starts decreasing, Quinn Williams will take that place at number one. He is that good. He's that reliable. He's almost unblockable. Like amazing, amazing D tackle in this league. Defensive end, unproven guy. Clemens, I think he's got a lot to prove. For his age, he wants to prove it. He's angry. He wants a spot. He wants to be known. I think learning with all these guys is going to be super beneficial. I'm excited to see him play. At the linebacker positions, we got Sherwood, who's young and unproven, ready to ball out. I'm excited to see what he does. Middle linebacker, how about number 6 on the top 10 list? CJ Mosley still carries himself like that. still a tackling machine, still gets in every plays, still a game wrecker. At the other position outside, how about Quincy Williams, Quentin Williams' brother? He was number 10 on the outside linebacker list because he did everything so well. He was all over the field. He was a issue for the opposing defenses. He was a stud last year. So him and CJ and Sherwood, that looks nice. At the back end, we got Sauce Gardner, who was number 4. He's the number 4 corner. At such a young age, he has turned himself into a top 5 corner already as a rookie. He was an All-Pro. He has been almost you don't want to try him on that side. So having a shutdown corner like that is fantastic for his size. It's impressive. I'm excited to see Sauce Gardner. On the other side, you got a DJ Reed who's solid. Actually does hit for a corner. He's not afraid, and honestly, I'm excited to have him there on the other side. I think he's going to be great for this team. The nickelback, Michael Carter the second, nothing's really changed. He's still a solid guy as well. He had a great year last year. He's going to be very impactful for this team. At the safeties, you got Tony Adams, who's young, upside, high potential, put up some good numbers. I'm excited for him. And then you got Chuck Clark, who's also solid, put up good numbers, and he hits angry. So overall, this is a great defense that definitely can explode this season. Um, for the special teams, you got Greg Zerline, who's honorable mention kicker, reliable, veteran. Thomas Morstead, again, veteran, been in some games, really reliable punter. And then Gibson, who, he's had kickoff returns for touchdowns. He's a really great option for him. I think he will do great. This depth chart actually looks amazing. It's for a Jets team that has struggled for so long, and for fans that have been so agitated with this organization. They really have put in the work, and it really shows. I really think this team can be a force in the AFC. Definitely, I'd say a favorite in the AFC East. All right, for the Jets schedule for this year, I think it's going to be a challenge in terms of they're going to test their challenge and test their healthy ability. But I'm looking at this from a healthy standpoint on them actually producing and being the team that stays healthy. Um, um, so I see an exciting future for them. So they're going to open up this Monday night, or next Monday night against the Niners. I think they'll lose against the Niners there. They will play the Tennessee Titans away. I think they'll beat the Titans. They're just a superior team. They'll play New England in New York. They're going to kill New England Patriots. They're also going to kill the Broncos. Then they're going to go to Minnesota. I think they're going to kill the Vikings. Play the Bills, which I think are definitely their window of opportunity is closing. They're definitely a lot better, like in terms of like they still have a chance. They still have Josh Allen, right? But they're gonna beat the Bills there. Lose to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, I believe, with that atmosphere. I don't see them winning that. It might drive them though because they're gonna definitely beat the Patriots in New England. They're gonna go lose to the Texans, but then they'll beat the Cardinals and beat them in Arizona. Beat the Colts. Then there's a bye. After that, they'll be beating the Seahawks there, go to Miami, lose, but they will beat the Jaguars. They will beat the Rams. They'll lose to the Bills for their second matchup, but they will beat the Miami Dolphins um, once they play them. So, looking at the schedule, 12-5 respectfully is nice. That's definitely a possibility of being a top seed in the AFC. It's definitely a team that has the ability and the depth chart to do that. So I am really, really optimistic about this team. I think they can go really far. They just need to put in the work, stay healthy. They got a good team though.